Hi, welcome to our latest test, which is of an award winner. The Knaus StarClass 550 behind me won its class in the recent Caravan and Motorhome Club Design Awards. It's nominally a three-berther, but is it? Let's take a closer look and find out. German caravan manufacturers trade heavily on the perceived build quality, and it's not just perceived with the Knaus, it really is a beautifully built caravan. This is where a lot of the money that you're shelling out for one of these things goes on. The solid aluminium sidewalls, the reinforced GRP roof, the impeccable joinery inside, the heavy-duty corner steadies. There really is nothing to fault it on the build quality front. It's exceptionally well-made caravan. There's no getting away from it. This is a fairly modest 24-foot long caravan, weighs in at more than 1,400 kilograms, so you are going to need a tow car with a considerable amount of muscle behind it. But if you get the match right, everything should be absolutely fine on the road. You've got a longer than usual A-frame, which is good for stability. You've got the Alco ATC trailer control system, and of course the inbuilt hitch stabiliser. Inside, all the heavy stuff in the kitchen, all the appliances are grouped either directly over or slightly ahead of the axle for optimum weight distribution. So it'll be absolutely fine out on the road. It's not every Continental built caravan that offers a really nice sitting area. Some of them just offer something to have a quick breakfast before you go out for the day. But the StarClass nails its colours firmly to the UK market with what I can only describe as a really sumptuous lounge with 4 good corners to lounge into. But it's a really comfortable place to be, plenty of footroom. This is an optional £300 extra, but it's a better use of space than the wraparound seating that would otherwise be there. Plenty of useful storage on board, and I like the fact that all the shelving inside the lockers is modular and they can all be taken out completely if you need more height. Your TV viewing point is over on the offside, and there's a USB charging point there as well. And you have a very good quality radio CD player with a USB attachment as well, so you can play music through your own devices. So great caravan to be in and to use during the day. So this is the main bedroom, if you like, and thanks to the decently long sofas, you have the choice of having 2 single beds, or by pulling out these really sturdy, well-engineered slats, you have a very roomy, comfortable double bed. Berth number 3 comes from the side dinette, which is a single bed, and this caravan also has the optional pull-out overhead bunk, which gives you your 4th berth, although there's no separation on the side dinette, so not so much as a privacy curve to shut the area off, and there's no lighting either, so hence why I think this probably is better off as a 2-berth caravan. There's no denying that this is a seriously handsome kitchen, but it delivers quite strongly on the practicality as well. While there doesn't seem to be a huge amount of work surface at first glance, there is this new flip-up section here which helps out a little bit, and if you're not using the dresser opposite for your TV, that can be pressed into service at serving up time as well. Now, part of the reason why the worktop is so compact is because this handsome sink here does actually come with a built-in drainer. And full marks to Knaus as well for having a cutaway section here on the sink cover, so that you can still actually use the sink when that's down. So you can use that as a bit of surface as well. Cooking wise, all the options are covered, including an electric hot plate on the hob, and of course a built-in microwave. And while the fridge is maybe a little bit compact for a family of 4, it's certainly adequate enough for 2 or 3 people. Storage wise, again, nice deep cupboards and lockers with these removable shelves. So all told, a really nice kitchen to be in and to use. Ticks all the boxes in here, to be honest with you. It's spacious, it's practical, it's attractive, and there's real quality as well. As an example, the toilet bowl is proper ceramic stuff, just like you would have in the bathroom at home. 2 massive cupboards, more than enough for a family of 4 if you're using full complement. Very well lit. There's a little sunroof and a window, so it's nice and airy during the day as well. It's got one of these very trendy waterfall style taps on the wash hand basin, and the mirror that you can see behind me doubles up as a cupboard, and there's more storage underneath the wash hand basin as well. Again, it's really hard to criticise. If you're in the market for an end washroom, then this one will take some beating. As is the case with all new caravans these days, the lighting is 100% LED, which means there's plenty of it, and it's very good quality as well. The lounge is especially well catered for, with a quartet of reading lights which cleverly can be removed completely from the rails that they attach to, or just slid along if you need to move them. Then there's a bank of 3 flush fitting lights and the expected mood lighting as well. And high marks to the kitchen as well, which is very well served by 3 flush fitting downlighters and a bank of LEDs on the underside of the overhead locker. The side dinette, as I mentioned before, is a bit lacking, and it would have been good as well to see a light illuminating the mirror behind me. The shower has its own light, which is good to see, and the 2 wall lights either side of the wash hand basin are very attractive. So generally speaking, it's a really well lit caravan. So what do we think? It's expensive, yes, of course it is. All Knaus caravans are expensive, but you do get that intangible feeling of that you're in something special when you're in there. It's difficult to describe, but it's certainly there. The build quality is a large part of it, of course, and in this particular layout, I have to say it does work better as a 2-berth than as a 3 or a 4, but it's an excellently built, excellently designed caravan that's good to be in.